Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to more Battlefield Hardline. This time we're playing a mission from the single player. And it's good to see some of the old favourites from previous Battlefield games make a quick return in this. That looks tricked out, pimped out, man. It just looks cool. I wish you could ride around in that buggy there and just have a bit of fun with it. But there's a couple of other things which I'm about to check out and try in this here video. And that being the gunship, the C-130. The AC-130 is actually flat on the ground, so if you always wondered what's going to look like, what kind of damage will it do at close range, then you're about to find out in this video. Also, there's a couple of tanks. Now, that makes me wonder, will we actually see these into the multiplayer? I know at this stage, because I've had the game for over a week now, and I played a couple of rounds, not that many since there's not really that many people playing. But what if we have some sort of extra DLC in a couple of months and whatever, a bigger map, and maybe they'll introduce a tank? And look at that, man. It's over there, it's just flat on the ground, just waiting for me to use it. So what if in a couple of months we would have maybe an extra map or an extra DLC or something like that, and there would be a tank in there. Once you sort of destroy it, that's it. That's the only tank that you get to have. You need to keep it alive. You need to keep repairing it and all that sort of good stuff. So what I want to know is, what do you guys think? Would you like to see a tank in Battlefield Hardline? Do you think that will completely ruin the multiplayer, since it's not focused on war? It's focused on the war between sort of criminals and the police. Would you like to see a crashed 130 somewhere that you get to get inside and use it a little bit just to have an extra bit of firepower? It's kind of the same thing as the couch. If you don't know what the couch is in Battlefield Hardline, on the map Dust Bowl, on hotwire mode, you can actually drive a couch. Every time you kill people, it says Murica, which I'll show you in the next video. But once you kill that couch, once the couch is destroyed, it will not respawn again. I mean, I tried looking on empty servers, I tried looking on servers with a few people, and I could not find it again. So that makes me wonder, does it really respawn? Do I have to have some sort of criteria before it respawns? I know we had the same thing in Battlefield 4, you know, with the dog tags that you had to pick up, so only like every 10 minutes something would respawn. You had to look for it in certain places. And look, it just looks cool, man, having this gunship down here. You know, that answered your question right now. This is what it looks like on the ground, and that's the kind of damage it does up close and personal. It definitely looks cool. And I'd love to see like a little wreck like this, maybe on a multiplayer map, just having it sit somewhere. Obviously, you can only turn so many degrees left and so many degrees right, so you wouldn't really be an OP thing, because it'd be easy to come behind him and put a bit of C4 on him or shoot him with an RPG. There's all sorts of pickups they can destroy this with. But I think it might make a cool little addition to a multiplayer map. You know, it'd be something in there that a lot of people will rush for and try and get in. And obviously, it's going to take out a vehicle and whatever armored vehicles there is in the game pretty damn easy. But still, I personally think it's going to be a cool addition having something like that in the game. So I'd just like to see what you guys think about that. And before we move to the next little bit here, it's the tank. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, what if we had one in future DLCs? I know there isn't one so far, because I played all the single player, the multiplayer maps, and I did not see a spawn for a tank. What if there was some sort of, I know everybody's into Easter eggs these days, what if it's a little Easter egg somewhere and you can actually unlock one somehow, or maybe have it hidden inside a warehouse or inside some sort of building or something? You need to do a certain amount of things before you can get it. Would you think that's a cool Easter egg, or do you think, no, rather keep it as cops versus criminals, Battlefield's going with Hardline in a different direction, let's keep it that way and not involve tanks and AC gunships and all that sort of stuff into the game? So those are the kind of questions I want to get you guys involved with, and I want to see some comments what you guys think about that. And the other thing is, obviously, you wouldn't buy any Battlefield game for the single player campaign. I mean, yes, Bad Company 2 was something different, and it worked a little bit different because he had the humor and whatever in there. But most of the Battlefield campaigns, which is not too many of them that have campaigns, you're not really going to buy it for the campaign. You're going to get it for the multiplayer. That's where you and your buddies are going to have some fun, and that's what a Battlefield game is all about. As for the single player, and I did finish the whole thing, and I didn't really particularly found it groundbreaking or anything like that. They do try to make it a little bit different when they give you the sort of episodes and previously in Hardline and coming up in Hardline, which they show you a little bit of what's going on previously or what's going to happen in the future, which is kind of cool, I guess. But overall, the AI and all that sort of stuff, I didn't really feel like it was a threat or anything like that. It's not more than, I think, 10 of them at max I saw per one sort of area. And once I picked up an 8K, which is in episode 2 or whatever it was, that was it, really. I mean, all I did is put a suppressor on it and basically shot him right next to his body. It was like, nope, I didn't see you do that. But again, you're not going to be buying this game for the single player campaign. We never do. Now, there is a few handy things in the single player, like such as getting a few battle packs, which you'll get, hopefully you'll get some good stuff out of. I got the L85 unlocked, and I also have a Zebra camo, which is worth $500,000 in the multiplayer. So definitely something cool to be unlocking out of the single player, and I don't have to grind 500 grand to go ahead and unlock the Zebra if that's the kind of camo I'd like to have on my gun. But that's it for today. I'm going to bring you some more of the couch and all that sort of stuff, Murica and all that, some cool evolution, and that's going to be in the next video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about the tanks, what you think about the AC, having it there. And this is a cool looking plane. I'd love to be able to fly this over the map and just drop bombs on people, but I guess we might not get to see that, but who knows, things might change in the future. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to post a comment, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.